Making the classic roll collar coat. Part 16. The sleeve cuff. To get at the sleeve, we need to pull out the lining again and turn the sleeve inside out. I'm running a quick running stitch around the hemline so that I will be able to fold the hem accurately from the right side. It's not essential but useful to have a guide. Fold the hem up. It's quite a deep hem and so it's difficult to measure. Pin at the hemline. Then we want to pin in preparation for the blind hemming. Make sure you line up the sleeve seam. The two layers will be the same width at this point. Now we want to fold the cuff. We can take out these pins now. We don't need those anymore. We want to fold this back in on itself. It's easier from the inside. Make sure you check your blind stitch settings every time you do a hem. Yes, that's fine. And the hem is caught with every stitch. Now for the real hem. I'm using the blind hem foot and the blind hem setting on my machine. Check your machine documentation. If you haven't got a free arm machine like this one, it is just as easy to do this with the sleeve turned right side out and stitching from the inside. This is what the sleeve will look like when the cuff is turned up. But before we press it, we have to deal with the lining. So we will turn the sleeve inside out again. We're going to turn up the seam allowance of the lining and slip stitch it in place to the top of the hem. I'm basting rather than pinning. It will be easier to handle when I come to do the slip stitching. Now to attach the lining. Stitching the lining at this point allows plenty of ease, so it can hang loose rather than risk pulling up the sleeve. So pin all the way around at this level. Yes, plenty of ease here. The next job is to slip stitch the lining in place. Slip stitching is the best way to join these two sections. Slip your needle through the bottom layer and take a little stitch from the lining. Alternatively, you can slip your needle along the lining and take a little stitch from the sleeve hem. Use whichever you think is appropriate. When that is done, turn through fold up your cuff It's best to measure it so that you get both cuffs the same. Checking the pattern, the cuff is 3.5 inches wide. So, using the sleeve board, press the cuff all the way round. And on to our final episode, the hems. Sewing tutorials supported by AngelaKane.com membership, sewing pattern sales and fan funding. For news of up-and-coming videos, please subscribe to our channel. Once subscribed, set your preferences to be notified by email. Thank you very much for watching.